So at this point in time, I am about, I don't know, 25, 30 minutes into Yuzon, aka Jusant, if you're from America and you don't learn any other pronunciations of things. This is a climbing puzzle kind of game from Don't Nod, same developers as Life is Strange. And there's something that is pleasing me, but also causing me to feel a strong sense of self-righteousness. The number of times that I have played a game, often a AAA game, where when I sit down, I don't get to play the game when I first start playing the game, which sounds a little weird, but hear me out. I sit down and it goes like, welcome, the world needs your help. Hold on, there's a cutscene you need to watch. Now, use the left thumbstick to walk. And I'm like, oh my god, finally. And then you walk to a town, and the person's like, oh, thank god you're here. The world is in ruin, and you need to save it. Look, I need you to talk to my daughter. She's the healer of this village. And I'm talking to this person, talking to the daughter, and then talking to the trader who's explaining to me that you can buy and sell stuff, and we're talking to all these people, and they're all exposition dumping on me, and then they're like, okay, now we're going to show you how combat works. And you sit down to do some combat, and you hit one button, swing the sword once, and it's like, good job, achievement unlocked. The Steam achievement thing pops up. And this is just daisy chain, daisy chain, daisy chain for like 2 hours. And by the time I actually get to the game, I'm exhausted. And in particular, I often describe that I don't know what the fun is supposed to be. So for instance, if you show me how to hold my shield up, to block arrows, and you show me how to swing my sword to deal damage. Maybe give me an enemy that goes shoot, shoot, wait. Shoot, shoot, wait. So I'm like trying to time my blocks as I approach this guy. And then maybe give me 2 enemies that are doing patterns in alternating ways, such that, oh my god, I'm starting to see the fun of figuring out how to time when I'm blocking and moving to get to them to be able to use my attacks. I mean, a lot of indie games are pretty good about showing you a dodge roll that gives you invincibility frames, and then throwing you into situations where you can only roll to save yourself. Perfect. But anyways, what was really striking to me about first sitting down and playing Yuzon is there's a very brief cutscene, almost like the, I just opened the game, here's some cool visuals, 30 seconds, and then, immediately, I'm just climbing. And I'm learning the mechanics of holding the triggers to, like, do my different grabbing. And there is not really a, go here and do this. It looks like there's multiple ways. Can I go this way? I don't see a way to climb over here. Let me wander around that way. Oh, I see. Here's a way to climb. And it's a small, subtle thing where this is clearly a tutorial section that is clearly showing me mechanics in this game. But what it's not doing is constantly yelling at me, go here, fill in this checkbox to go to the next part of the tutorial, please. Like, that sequence of steps to just enjoy doing stuff. And hey, here's a puzzle, and I'm not actually going to tell you how to do it. And there was a time when I was stuck for like 2 or 3 minutes and then realized, oh, I can actually like dangle and run along the walls to do an arc. It's actually just really pleasing to figure something out on my own for a change. And yes, I'm sure that if you look at the actual layout of this level, it is so linear that it is impossible for anyone to not get through the same sequence that all the other players did. But it's just the fact that there's not UI flying at me, the game pausing and someone coming up, Commander, I need you to know that you can swing along with your rope to climb to higher places. I love that it's just letting me figure it out. And I'm honestly, I'm gonna take a bold chance on this rant, because I haven't gotten to this area yet. And as I've gotten here, there's some areas of interest here. Oh, hey, look, there's a ladder here. Also, I just came up from this wall that I climbed along, and it looked like I could continue to climb up higher to there. Maybe I could have climbed up from that outer wall to get to that side, huh? I'm a little curious. Now I'm going to wander over to here. Again, do my little left, right, grab and climb in action. Lo and behold, aha! I just learned that this area I was curious about, I found a way to get up here, and it would not have surprised me if this was a second way to get up here. Look at this. 2 ways to solve the very clearly linear opening tutorial area. But it's just enough to at least make me feel like I'm playing a game in a tutorial instead of someone who's going to sit behind me, backseat me, tutorialize me for 2 hours and never let me have any fun. I really appreciate that this game at least respects me enough to just put me right into the game, so I'm playing the gameplay right away, and I'm figuring some stuff out. It's awesome.